Morning everyone, it's been a while. I think the last video I see that was up was August 17th. It's September 2nd. So yeah, it's been a while. I'll catch you up a little bit here. So got some equipment out here. You see there's some augers. Those are serviced and ready to go. The Claas combine's ready, the Drago head's ready, the Machtill heads are ready, and the deer combine is back and that's ready to go, all set up for corn. You'll see that one of the carts are gone. So one cart went up to a place up north, a service dealership. They're working on the floor auger, the vertical auger, and they're gonna put a poly down the floor. And then actually when they got it up there, they noticed that some of the drive wheels on the grain cart are actually cracked and broke. So they're replacing that as well. So we should have pretty much a new cart when we're done, because we're just gonna pretty much do all the wear points and get them all switched out, and should be ready to go for the next hopefully 5-10 years. But that cart is our little cart. So that little cart is actually 16 years old, and then the other cart's 14 years old. So they're older, but they're 1050 Kenzies. I think they're one of the best grain carts on the market. I know Kenzie came out with an 1121, which is similar. So, but what we have here, sorry flipping back and forth, but we've been spreading a bunch of gypsum and lime. I could explain that later. I'll maybe get some footage of us, or footage of me doing that. But right now we're actually mock-tilling our oat ground again. The grass, or the oats, and some grass and some weeds were starting to get tall. Excuse me. They were probably, I don't know, 8 inches tall. The main concern was that we had some weeds that were starting to set weed seed out, so we wanted to kill it. So we got half our oat ground done. We got 2 more fields to go. Oh, field's done. I'll be right back. Are we all full? Oh, yep, we are. Get some government juice out of here. Fuel. Okay, so actually we're knocking down oat ground, but there's actually a field that is a quarter that got pattern tiled. We tried to do that on the oat year. That way guys who tile, they kind of like that, and they get to it right away before they get busy in the fall when guys start getting corn and beans off. So yeah, we're gonna go knock down some tile. My brother's actually gonna come take my place, and then I gotta go get a haircut actually. Very inconvenient time, but and then I'll come back, and if he doesn't have it done, he has to leave early because he's gonna go see some family this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend here, and so then I'll finish it, or if he gets it done, then I will grab the spreader and we'll go spread the rest of the gypsum. Try to get the semi empty, because once the semi is empty, then hopefully on Tuesday we can go get some lime, and we're doing a prescription rate of lime, and then we can finish lime and then finish mock-tilling all of our oat ground, which got 2 fields left. Like I said, I got an 80 and a quarter. So we're gonna go knock down this tile, just because when you spread it, it's rough. So yeah, it's not the most funnest, I don't know, job in the world, but it's got to be done. And pattern tiling is a huge deal for us, especially. I mean, for everybody it is, honestly. Get in the field quicker, your field drains, the soil's not waterlogged. Obviously, for the people who don't know what tile is it's a actually, I think it's plastic. I mean, yeah, plastic that has perforated holes in it. So what happens is water, when it flows through the soil, it wants the easiest escape. So very, very tiny holes. Well, when the soil gets full, so the soil doesn't dry out it dries out faster just because the excess water goes to the tile. But like as soon as there's no more excess water, then it's not like the soil dries out faster than after that. Like the soil still holds the water. But anyways, there's little holes, and so that's the easiest, less resistance for the water, and that's where it goes. So tile is typically, you have to find a river or creek or something, or some people have ponds or whatever, and then you run a main from that, and then you bring it out into the field, and then from there you run laterals or submains. You could run submains, which is a smaller pipe, and then you run laterals, which are usually can be 4, 6, whatever you prefer, 6-inch tile. But anyways, we use it a lot because then we get in the field quicker to do control weeds. And I think in the organic world, most people will say that obviously weed control is the biggest thing, but the easiest way to control weeds is being in the field. And to get in the field sooner, drain your field so you can get in quicker. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this. And I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get. I might do a time lapse because it is rough, like extremely, extremely rough. It is not fun at all. And I don't know how much I want to hold the camera and try doing this, because not like you can just set up a guidance line and go. Is the problem. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm probably gonna put down the camera, do like a time lapse maybe, because I really just don't want to, just kind of don't really want to mess with it, to be honest. So we'll see. Caden's been running this mainly when he's not in school. When he's on football practice, he hops in it. Garrett's been running a little bit. The problem is we're kind of actually waiting on me, because I'm spreading gypsum and lime. So I do 2 passes across the field with a spreader. We have I'll show you more on that later when I'm running. So yeah, we'll get this thing unfolded and get to, I'll see all those, that the black, yeah, those are trenches. So I don't know if you can really see that. So all that, we're gonna follow it. And typically you'll see what we do is we actually run a track down in it to smash the dirt down in, because then it settles over time. So that seems to be the best for us. So I will talk to you guys later. Trying to get a video. Oh my goodness gracious. This is ridiculous. So this is why this is not fun. You are like riding a Bronco or a bull or something. Man. So yeah, not a lot of fun doing this, but see, I'm just trying to, you can see where they tried to fill in the trench. Sorry. Trying to run over it. But yeah, so this is like a sub-main that I'm trying to do right here. Those are laterals that are coming off of the main sub-main, and then eventually, oh, hold on, sorry, it gets a little rough. Oy, oy, oy. Eventually, down there on the other end of the field, it'll get to a main. Actually, they put the main in 3 years ago. This has actually been a 3-year project. There's a field right over there. I'm trying to think here. Video of last year, we did this too. And it was that field right across the road. So, first year they put this big old main in. Second year they pattern top the 240 acres over there. And then the third year they did this quarter here. So, yeah. Oh, murder! And the reason it's so rough is, like I said, I'm trying to do the Submain because the laterals are obviously, I've got to go over those, so obviously they feed into this, and that's why it's rough. So, but I want to do the Submain because typically it can be, the Submain's deeper, typically, and so it can, if it's not settled at all, it can be rougher than actual laterals. So I don't know. There's no really, I don't really have any science behind this. I kind of just follow a line, and then next thing I know, I'm at another line, and then another, and then another, and then another. Because as you can see, there's a lot of them, a lot. And I think these are on 60s, maybe 60 foot. So they're split every 60 foot. Some people go closer, some go further. Some go further, then they come back in a few years later just because of the price and whatnot. Okay, so since I'm right here, I don't know. So this one, so right beside where that grass strip is the main. So there's a main that goes, there's a river way over the tree line to the river. So they ran a main through there, all the way through here, and the way, I think there's an excavator down in there, and then they ran a big Submain to the low spot, and then the Submain right here, because obviously, yeah, this is where it ended, this Submain. Well, obviously that whole route I took all the way there, and then looped around, and then went all the way over there. So that's the Submain. So typically your Submains in your little low areas of the field, and then your laterals start to go up like a slope. But yeah, typically your Submains, depends how they did it. I don't know how they do it. Everything's different usually. Sometimes it's you gotta go really deep just to get the elevation. I think they use a trencher in this case. Sometimes they have to just use an excavator and just put pipe in. That's how they did the main. But Submain, they use a big old trencher, and then they have a tile plow machine that just puts the little stuff in. But I mean, it's a process. There's a lot of guys around here, a lot of farmers who do it themselves. We used to, but I don't know, we've talked about it a little bit, or I thought about it, we should do it again, but you know, they're professionals, they're gonna do it right, and the only time we are able to do it is in August, like an oak season, and as of now, that's really the only time we have really can spend, like, take vacations, because in the winter we have a feed mill that we help out some, so we typically just take August kind of not really off, but a little bit slower just to spend time with family. So yeah, but we'll maybe do a time lapse here. Okay, so we got done mocktilling, so we're gonna go hop here in the spreader, get all the tile knocked down. Let's put this up here quick. Show you the cart. RC 800 Lofness. I assume 800 is the. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Okay, well, change plans here. I was gonna spread, but I started spreading and then I had a bearing go out here. So yeah, right there. It's supposed to more or less look like this side. So I don't know, I ordered 2 bearings just in case that one decides to go out. But yeah, since it's Friday, Labor Day weekend here, I'm gonna try and take this apart at least. Not sure how to do that, to be honest with ya. Could be a little bit of a learning curve here. So yeah, we're gonna take this apart. That way when it shows up, the person acted like, or she acted like it should be here Tuesday. So hopefully that's the case, because I'd like to keep moving on this. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to that. Yeah.